The internet is a breeding ground for stories. Some are funny, some are strange, and some are downright terrifying. One story has whispered its way into our collective consciousness, a chilling tale that lingers long after we've scrolled past. This is the story of the Russian sleep experiment. It's a tale of scientific ambition gone wrong, of human endurance pushed to its absolute limit. It's a story that preys on our deepest fears and makes us question what is truly possible. But is there any truth to this terrifying tale? Or is it just another urban legend born from the darkest corners of the internet? To understand the enduring appeal of the Russian sleep experiment, we must first delve into its origins, tracing its path from online forums to the forefront of our nightmares. The line between fact and fiction can blur, particularly in the digital age. The Russian sleep experiment embodies this blurring, a chilling narrative that has captivated and horrified readers for years. Join us as we explore the history, psychology, and enduring fascination with this unsettling tale. The Russian sleep experiment didn't emerge from the annals of declassified government documents or whispered accounts from Cold War defectors. It first surfaced in the early days of the internet, on forums and message boards dedicated to sharing scary stories. These digital campfires, fueled by anonymity and a shared love for the macabre, became the perfect breeding ground for creepypasta's short, horror-themed stories designed to be copied, pasted, and shared across the web. The exact origins of the Russian sleep experiment creepypasta remain shrouded in mystery. Some attribute it to a specific author or group, while others believe it evolved organically, with each retelling adding new layers of detail and horror. Regardless of its precise genesis, the story quickly gained traction, spreading like wildfire through the interconnected networks of the internet. The internet's ability to disseminate information at an unprecedented rate played a crucial role in the story's rapid ascent. No longer confined to physical communities or word of mouth, the Russian sleep experiment transcended geographical boundaries, worming its way into the minds of readers worldwide. This digital word of mouth, fueled by a potent blend of horror, mystery, and Cold War intrigue, propelled the story to viral fame. The story unfolds in a clandestine Soviet research facility in 1947. The setting itself is a character cold, sterile, and shrouded in secrecy. Within these walls, a team of researchers embarks on a chilling experiment driven by the relentless pursuit of scientific progress. Their goal: to test the limits of human sleep deprivation and unlock the secrets of prolonged wakefulness. 5 political prisoners, deemed expendable by the state, are chosen as subjects for this gruesome experiment. The men are promised freedom in exchange for their participation, unaware of the horrors that await them. They are confined to a sealed chamber, monitored by scientists through thick glass windows. Inside the chamber, the air is thick with anticipation and dread. The prisoners, initially apprehensive, try to maintain a semblance of normalcy. They talk amongst themselves, play cards, and cling to the hope of eventual release. Little do they know, their minds and bodies are about to be pushed to the brink of collapse. To keep the prisoners awake, the researchers pump a stimulant gas into the chamber. This experimental concoction, a potent mix of chemicals designed to ward off sleep, becomes a curse disguised as a miracle. At first, the gas seems to work as intended. The prisoners remain awake, their energy levels seemingly unaffected by the passing days. But as the experiment progresses, the prisoners' behavior takes a dark turn. They become increasingly agitated, paranoid, and prone to violent outbursts. Their conversations devolve into incoherent ramblings, punctuated by bouts of screaming and hallucinations. The once ordinary men transform into grotesque parodies of their former selves. Days turn into weeks, and the prisoners' descent into madness accelerates. They tear at their own flesh, claw at the walls, and exhibit signs of extreme psychosis. The researchers, initially horrified by the prisoners' deterioration, find themselves both repulsed and strangely captivated by the unfolding chaos. The chamber, once a sterile testament to scientific ambition, becomes a macabre tableau of human suffering. The air is heavy with the stench of sweat, urine, and decaying flesh. The once white walls are now stained with blood and feces, a testament to the prisoners' descent into primal madness. Section 5. Echoes of Atrocity. The enduring appeal of the Russian sleep experiment lies not only in its gruesome narrative, but also in its chilling plausibility. The story taps into our collective unease about the potential for scientific overreach, particularly in the context of government-sanctioned experiments. The setting of post-World War II Russia further amplifies the story's believability. The Soviet Union, with its history of totalitarian rule and disregard for individual rights, provides a fertile ground for tales of scientific horror. The atrocities committed by the Nazi regime during the war, particularly the gruesome experiments conducted on prisoners in concentration camps, cast a long shadow over the 20th century. The Russian sleep experiment feeds into our fears about the potential for such horrors to be repeated, this time behind the Iron Curtain. The story resonates with our anxieties about unchecked power, scientific hubris, and the dehumanizing nature of totalitarian regimes. Section 6. The Mind as a Playground. Beyond its historical context, the Russian sleep experiment also taps into our primal fears about the unknown and the fragility of the human psyche. Sleep, a basic human need, is often viewed as a surrender of control, a temporary escape from the waking world. The story subverts this notion, transforming sleep into a source of terror and uncertainty. The prisoner's descent into madness serves as a stark reminder of our own vulnerability. We are forced to confront the possibility that our minds, the very essence of who we are, can be broken and reshaped by external forces. The story's exploration of sleep deprivation as a form of torture further amplifies its psychological impact. We are all too familiar with the effects of even mild sleep deprivation: fatigue, irritability, impaired cognitive function. The Russian sleep experiment takes these effects to their extreme, depicting a scenario where prolonged wakefulness leads to a complete unraveling of the human psyche. Section 7. A Viral Nightmare. The internet, with its interconnected networks and echo chambers of shared interests, has played a pivotal role in spreading the legend of the Russian sleep experiment. The story's format, a concise and easily digestible narrative, lends itself perfectly to online sharing. The creepypasta genre, to which the Russian sleep experiment belongs, thrives on the internet's ability to disseminate information rapidly and widely. The story has been shared countless times on forums, social media platforms, and dedicated creepypasta websites, ensuring its continued presence in the digital realm. Furthermore, the internet's anonymity allows readers to engage with the story on their own terms without fear of judgment or ridicule. This sense of anonymity can make even the most outlandish tales seem plausible, blurring the lines between fact and fiction. Section 8. Terror on the Silver Screen. The enduring fascination with the Russian sleep experiment extends beyond the written word. The story's cinematic potential, with its claustrophobic setting, grotesque imagery, and themes of scientific horror, has not gone unnoticed. In 2023, a horror film titled Soviet Sleep Experiment was released, bringing the chilling tale to the big screen. Directed by Barry Anderson, the film features a talented cast including Eva de Dominici, Rafal Zawiarucha, and Chris Kattan. While the film takes creative liberties with the source material, it remains true to the core elements of the creepypasta, exploring the psychological and physical horrors of prolonged sleep deprivation. The film's release is a testament to the enduring power of the Russian sleep experiment. The story, once confined to the digital realm, has transcended its online origins to captivate audiences in a new medium. Section 9. The Enduring Allure of Darkness. The Russian sleep experiment, despite being a fictional creation, continues to captivate and horrify audiences worldwide. The story's enduring appeal lies in its ability to tap into our deepest fears about the unknown, the potential for scientific overreach, and the fragility of the human psyche. The internet, with its ability to spread information at an unprecedented rate, has played a crucial role in cementing the story's place in our collective consciousness. The Russian sleep experiment serves as a chilling reminder that the line between fact and fiction can be easily blurred, particularly in the digital age. As we navigate the ever-evolving landscape of the internet, it is essential to approach such stories with a critical eye, questioning their origins and separating truth from fabrication. Yet, even with our skepticism firmly in place, there is something undeniably alluring about stories like the Russian sleep experiment. They offer a glimpse into the darkest corners of our imaginations, reminding us that sometimes the most terrifying monsters are the ones we create ourselves.